Hello, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Sunday, the 10th of April, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe, and I would love to see you in that. In that, I do general channeling, but I also do mini reads as well for donations. So if you're interested in one of those, come along to it sometime. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. You can find out when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there as well. What's in the energies today? Starting off with the Garden of the Night. And this card to me is the Dark Night of the Soul. So there's stuff coming up, the shadows, the darkness coming up. A day of doing shadow work maybe, which means you're feeling judgy of yourself or not feeling that great about yourself, or you did something, you slipped up again and sabotage, something like that, and you're not proud of it, and you've got to forgive yourself and you've got to love yourself anyway for being a human being and not judge yourself so harshly. That's what shadow work is about, is knowing that we've all got these things inside of us. We've got everything inside of us and we don't need to deny it, but we need to forgive ourselves and love it, and it's going to be there because we're human beings. And once you do that, it takes all the sting out of it. It takes all the power away from it. When we have something going on that we're judging in ourselves and we're trying to deny it, it has total power over us, and it's going to come out more than ever as we're denying it. And so just the acceptance of it and just allowing ourselves to have that is shadow work. That's what shadow work is about, loving ourselves anyway. And that thing can diminish. It's not like, oh, well, you're going to have to put up with this. You're always going to have that sabotage. You're always going to do things wrong. No, but when you get to that place of being okay about it, oh, well, stuff happens, I'm not perfect. It's okay. I can love myself anyway. Then you'll find that you don't sabotage yourself so much anymore. We have solitude here, so you could be spending the time alone today. That could be causing trouble for you. I mean, you could have a problem with that. You might have thought that you were going to be around other people today and you're not. And then that triggers feelings of, I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. How come this always happens? Stuff like that. Anyway, shadow work today. Could be spending the day alone. Could be feeling lonely today. If you're used to being alone a lot of the time and enjoying that, today could be slightly different. There's turbulence here as well. The mind is murky in rough waters. So yeah, there's a bit of trouble in the energies today, a bit of trouble with yourself. Expect that and be extra gentle with yourself then. What else? Tarot, what's going on today? Tell us about these energies. Gnarly Sunday, huh? We usually get the nice relaxing Sundays. Sunshine and lollipops and rainbows and butterflies, but no, well, maybe butterflies today, but the gnarly transformational type. Seven of Swords, there's some deception going on. I feel like this is self-deception today. So something that your mind is telling you that you're not good enough, or that you're a waste of space, or that you're unlovable, or whatever it is, a sabotage monster. It's not true. You're deceiving yourself in that. Harsh voices in our heads today, and it's the voice of the ego, the voice that is afraid. What else? We might not be feeling very good about ourselves today. Queen of Cups. There's an element of surrender in this. And there's nurturing as well. Self-nurturing is called for today. Go really easy on yourself. Do really nice things for yourself. You can turn this around and feel really good if your self-love game is on point. If you can recognize when you get into that downward spiral of judging yourself and all of that, and I know what to do now. I love myself even more. And you've already got your arsenal of things that you do. On days like this, when I'm feeling like this is what I do. I go and do something like, what I do? What I do when I'm feeling like this is I go for a walk on the beach. That instantly changes my feelings about myself. I go for a walk on the beach, and then I'll stop at a cafe and I'll have a coconut, and it's just beautiful. And it changes my mood completely. If I'm in negativity, because I live in such a beautiful place. and then I'm good. You know, but use your arsenal of the things that make you feel good. You know, it could be, I don't know. I guess when I lived in cold countries, I used to take a lot of baths. That would be good, candlelit baths, and put my Epsom salts in there, and essential oils, and pamper myself that way and make myself feel better. It's some soothing. You've got the opportunity to turn this round significantly because Ace of Cups is feeling incredible. What's this? Two of Pentacles, a need for balance, Seven of Cups. Make some balanced choices for yourself. So if you're feeling rushed off your feet and you're feeling never enough and you need to do more, balance that up with some inactivity. Find the balance there. Make balanced choices, not in the same extreme, in the opposite extreme. It's what you will not feel like doing. If you feel like run off your feet and you've got too much to do, you'll think, I cannot put my feet up now. I cannot do the opposite of that, but that's going to be the best for you, for your energy. So balance, making choices that will balance you up here, the opposite of what fear is telling you. Seven of Swords, tell us about this self-deception. Oh, it's come along for a good reason. Nice. Six of Voices, it's come along for a good reason to get you out of the choppy waters. So it's something that's been going unnoticed and it kind of gets blown up today. It's always been lurking there in the back of your mind that you're not good enough or that this thing is happening, but it's never got big enough until today. Today it gets really big because of something that you did. There's some kind of a manifestation of like you really went wrong this time and you can't ignore it this time. You feel terrible about yourself. But it's been blown out of all proportion by the universe to show you what's been lurking in the shadows. It's like if I'm always feeling just a little bit bad about my relationship with this friend, something happens that's much bigger to show me, no, this really isn't a good friendship. This feels terrible. And it's a good thing. It's the universe helping you through these obstacles, letting you see something that felt so that you can't ignore it anymore. It felt significant. It didn't feel significant before. Today it does, so that you address it. That's why you can turn things around big time and become the Ace of Cups from it. It's up for transformation is what it is. This is ready. You're ready. This is why it's coming up. It's because you're ready to let this go now. You're ready to love this out of you. You're ready to accept this thing and love it out of you. And stop with that deception now. Stop listening to that small voice that's saying that you're not good enough or there's something wrong with you. And address it. That's been lurking. So this is why the surrender from the Queen of Cups and the nurturing comes in of the Queen of Cups there, nurturing yourself to end the pain, the Ten of Voices. So it's something that's been painful, but it's just been a little bit painful. Just a little bit painful. It's like someone touching you like that. It's not painful, right? But if they kept on doing it every second, for a day even, that would become really painful. And that's what it feels like has been going on here. There's something that's just been just a little bit of pain. So much so you've not noticed it, but it's been so repetitive that it's become really painful. And you let go of that and you feel so much better once you do. And let go of it, not by trying to push it away, not by trying to ignore it or whatever, push those feelings down, by noticing it's there and going, oh yeah, this is horrible. I don't like this. So honoring your energy, honoring that it's there and loving yourself through it and nurturing yourself through it. Shadow work. Ace of Cups, and then you feel really great. It really can be a quick turnaround today. Or the chance to practice self-love, practice this self-nurturing. You might be a master at it already. I'm pretty quick at it now. Got the Fool behind that, the Ace of Cups, ready for a new journey. So you're clearing some trash out of your energy field today that's been lurking there, and it's never been that significant enough for you to deal with it. Today you're dealing with it. Ready for a new journey, because the energy that you start something, a new journey off with, the energy that you are, how you're feeling and how you're thinking, is very important for a new journey. So you've got to be feeling really good. So this thing that's coming up, it's not a wrongness of you, it's come up It's the universe, your higher self saying, oh, you've got this little thing in here that's kind of muddying up your energy. You don't want to take this on this new journey that you're about to have. So I'm going to blow this thing up big so that you can see it. Not because you're wrong and you're bad and you need to be punished, but because you need to see it so you can get rid of it. So it's kind of towerish kind of thing, but not really a tower. Because you've got unlimited possibilities coming up. We've got a fresh start coming up. This fool's journey, new beginning. Awesome. Two of Pentacles. So make decisions today to balance off the opposite energy of where your fearful mind is going. And take it slowly and hermit away by yourself. Do it for yourself. Not so much putting your energy out there for other people. Taking your time, slowing down. See, that's why I was saying, if you're feeling rushed, if you feel like there's too much to do, ooh, flappy, that's the time to take some time off. And you're like, Claire, no, I can't. I've got too much to do. I need to get on with it. But you'll get clarity if you take some time. If you do the opposite of the energy, you change that energy around, and then what manifests will be different. In other words, you'll find out that you don't actually need to do all of those things, because when you come from a slow energy, it's not so important anymore. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It'll all get done. Make choices that are the opposite of the energy. Go slower if you feel like rushing. Trust me, it works. Okay. What in our love lives today? What's going on in our love lives today? So there's turbulence today, yes. There is. But it's for good reason. It's to get you out of these choppy waters, like that Six of Voices card says. The universe is helping you out by amplifying something today, making it more turbulent than it usually is. It's usually a soft ripple, and you haven't been noticing because it's usually a soft ripple. So it makes it real choppy. Whips up a storm so that you can see it clearly. What about our love lives? What about our love lives today? This one. Yeah. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. Yeah, so it's not about romantic relationships today. It's not about relationships with anyone today. It's about a relationship with you today. Take some time for yourself. It's all about you today. What else in our romantics? Our romantics. What else in our romantics today? Go wild. You might be feeling a bit like running away from your feelings, like drinking away your feelings, day drinking, that kind of thing. You know, when it's like, it's all too much, I'm going to day drink. That kind of a feeling, going wild, and you think, no, I just feel like partying, but it's not really. There's a bit of a, the call to, or the urge to disassociate and numb out could be strong today. So be careful of that. Don't succumb to that. Know yourself kind of better than to succumb to that stuff. I'm not saying never do that, because I think numbing does have its place. Sometimes things are too much for us. And I know in my life I've had a lot to heal. And throughout that process, I was relying on alcohol a lot to get through that. And there came a point where I didn't need to rely on it anymore. But looking back, I can see that it was a useful self-medication for me. And so I'm not saying that there's never a place for that, because we self-medicate for a reason. It's like an anesthetic. If the pain is too much, we need a bit of an anesthetic to get through it. We don't need to be terrorists to ourselves and say, no, I can do this horrible thing without any anesthetic. We don't need to do that. It's just today in these energies, it's probably better not to follow that numbing kind of thing. You got this. Control. There could be controlling aspect. You might want to control your person. So you might be feeling out of sorts and you want them to come and make you feel better, and they're not going to. They'll go through their own stuff in these energies. And yeah, you might want to kind of manipulate the situation now. Just be careful of that. Kind of, yeah. Try and self-nurture today rather than trying to get those things from other people or trying to numb out to it. What else? Spy and fun. Oh no, is someone else having fun? How dare they? When you're going through it and then you see someone else, your person, they're having fun. Not fair. This could be as well for those of you singles. Your friends could be out having fun with their partners and posting on social media. And meanwhile, you're at home by yourself, having a dark night of the soul. And not fair. Not fair. Your time will come now, don't worry. So there's a bit of a problem going on here, it says, in your heart. It's in your heart is what I'm getting here. It's not problems in relationships today, it's problems with relationship to ourselves that need finding out. Lust could be a problem, especially with other people having good times. Could be jealous of that and want to succumb to that. That could go along with the day drinking, numbing kind of thing as well. Similar, drinking, taking drugs, eating ice cream and cake, having sex. Loveless sex can be one of those numbing things that we do. Getting really busy as well. That's another thing that we do to numb out too. Heartbreak is a problem. So past times that your heart has been broken is a problem here. It's like a recurring stuff. Breaking your own heart in a way is coming up today and could be it's not good energies today. It's not good energies, but it's good because it has a purpose and it's going to be leading you forward. But it could be a real difficult day, great personal sorrow. So you might be really feeling the heartbreak and the loss that you've had in your life and poor me kind of an energy. And remember what I said, that could be the dark night of the soul, is love yourself through that. Love yourself. We all have that in us. We all go through that, and it's okay. We're allowed to do that. So wallow in that if you like today and just nurture yourself through it. Sometimes we've got to stop and realize how hard things have been and feel that heartbreak and go, damn, that was hard. My life has been hard. It's been terrible. It's been traumatic. And that's doing that shadow work too, and feeling that, like, wow, that relationship was hard, or that breakup was terrible. And really, feeling that. Beware of greed. Again, this is that drugs, drink, that numbing thing, food. Beware of that. You might want to be a bit of a pig today to push those feelings down. I wouldn't suggest it, not today. Go create birth or conception of a child or enterprise. That is that fool energy again. So this could be turned around like big time today, ready for a new start. The invitation is surely there. A change for the better. You see, it is good energies, but it doesn't feel like good energies. It's the darkness before the dawn. That's what today is, a change for the better. So it's the crap needs to come out, to be cleared out just before a really good start, new start comes in. So face this stuff. Don't wallow in self-pity and numb to it, because this is the opportunity to clear that stuff out, ready. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag that I'm going to pull out. For your answer, it's just a bit of fun, because this is not a private reading. This is a general reading for the collective, don't forget. So if you want me to pull one of those red and green crystals out for you, for a particular question that you've got, there's two ways of going about that. You can come along to my live show here on YouTube. That's 3 times a week. And ask me in there for donations. I'll also pull cards out for clarity on your question as well. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. You'll see it, the next one. You can click on set a reminder there to come along. And you could also get a private reading as well if you've got a few questions. And you can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. And after you've booked in, just click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there. How best to deal with these energies today? What an interesting card. 7 of Swords is about kind of chaos and conflict and deception, and it's just... But in this, you see, she's got some eggs there, a basket full of eggs, but she's holding on to one tight. She's trying to get away with what she can get away with instead of getting away with it all. In other words, if she wasn't trying to be deceptive and sneak off with one egg, she could have the whole basket full there. But she doesn't think that she deserves it. So what is this card saying to me? How to deal with these energies today. You can have it all if you face up to things. But if you deceive yourself like this, if you carry on deceiving yourself and listen to that voice of the ego, the fearful voice of the ego, you're going to keep on coming up short with that one egg instead of the whole basket full. So don't succumb to the ego and the fearful voice today. Face this stuff. Love yourself through it. Nurture yourself through it, because there's a chance that through the things that you do today, that you feel much better about yourself and you can have this significant new start. There's a chance at freedom today, is what it is. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer, because your answer is chicken cat at the door. Your answer is no, don't do it. It's the ruby. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. I love hearing from you. It really helps my channel out as well. Please take the time to do that for me, because the comments are going down, and as a result, YouTube aren't showing people my videos. The watches have gone significantly down. So help me out. Help a girl out. Click that like button and leave a comment, even if it's just to say hey. And click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That also helps me out too. If you want to hear more from me, I do one of these every single day of the year. I do 3 live shows a week. Psychic Cafe, would love to see you in there and give you a mini read. I also do 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of them there if you want to watch that right now. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow.